Redefining Family by Rick DeHijo Ben-Yah. Family is a tree planted by a river, teeming with life. It's a well-kept tree which bears fruit in season and shade for hot summer days. Its planter is Yahuwah, who saw fit to grow a tree for his exclusive purpose. The planter chose where the tree was to be planted, what kind of fruit it would bear, and the planter maintains the tree. The tree is free to grow and remains healthy under the planter's care. The tree shades the river where the pirate operates his unrighteous craft. The pirate sets snares and traps for the tree in order to keep it from shading the river. The pirate influences the tree with fruit out of season and compels the tree to go another way. The planter, knowing and loving the tree, cuts the tree back so it might grow for the purpose it was intended to grow. The pirate, knowing that the cutting seems harsh to the tree, whispers his craft to the tree, giving it knowledge, which shall make it equal to its planter. "You can be as the planter," says the pirate. "You can have the freedom to be planted anywhere. You can grow your fruit in and out of season. You can grow to the east, to the west, to the north, or to the south. Is this not what you desire?" Soon after, the tree, being filled with the whispers of the craft, fragmented. The roots, knowing it was best to stay where the planter had planted the tree, stayed. The trunk, seeing a better life in the park, left and found its reward. The branches, being filled with wisdom from the pirate, scattered across the earth, finding their reward in the cities of the earth. The fruit, being produce of the tree, found that as individuals they could be happy creating new trees wherever they desired to be planted. Indeed, they had found their place. But the river where the tree had been planted dried up, and the life which once teemed within it was gone. Left was a swamp where dark creatures roamed, and the pirate was glad, for his craft was complete. A family is a tree with choices. Every family is planted with a purpose. When that family operates as a whole under the abundance provided by the planter, its rewards are found first in the growth of all families in the earth, and second in eternity. Psalm 127 says, "Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is the reward. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate." Tell me, what good is an arrow which is across the room or across the nation from the man with the quiver? You see, the pirate in this story is Satan, who compels individualism and desire. These two ploys have destroyed more trees than any fire. Individualism and desire sound fair and good, but they remove us from the prescription of the planter and cause us to consider. What if? What if one day I could be? What if one day I was? Never stopping to consider the purpose of the tree. The pirate in his cunning has destroyed a great many trees, but a tree is amazingly tough. At times a strong root or an extraordinary branch, or even a pungent fruit can reorganize the tree for the purpose of the planter. Hearing the voice of the planter, it can build a house on the rock, fulfilling its original purpose and causing a new season to begin. Have you observed the wealthy? Have you noticed they do not abandon the tree? Behind every wealthy mogul is his family and closest friends. However, where is the strong tree of the Lord? There are few and great distances between them. Imagine a tree with hundreds of fruits. Imagine that this tree is of the planter, organized under the scheme of the planter for his purpose, and not the purposes of the world. Imagine the hundreds of fruits giving a duty to the roots of the tree who hold a fiduciary relationship to the tree. What could such a tree accomplish? How many more trees can it teach to operate in the orchard of the planter? Family is a tree.